Thank goodness you're here.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I've seen a lot of interest in the plasma rifles just around YouTube, including Enclave plasma rifle. So we're taking a look at those, where you get the mods, and what kind of build you should be using for those weapons. So let's go ahead and dive on into it. Alright, so we're going to be testing two different Enclave plasma rifles, one plasma rifle, and the V63 carbine, just for comparison purposes. Start off, we have a bloodied, faster fire rate, less AP cost, and pinpointers automatic Enclave plasma rifle. Non-legendary mods with calibrated capacitor, aligned automatic barrel, forceful stock, and reflex sight. So the key ones here are the calibrated capacitor, which gives us more critical damage, and the forceful stock, which is giving us better durability. The reflex sight is mostly just for non-VATS usage. It doesn't make a big difference in VATS, and we're going to go over how to get those mods at the end of the video. Next, we have Enclave Plasma Flamer. We're using vampires, faster fire rate, more durability with this. Different prefix would give us more damage, but the vampires helps with survivability, and damage is not an issue with this gun. So vampires is just fine. Extra durability is key because the durability is really low without it, so it will be breaking all the time without that extra durability. We're using Prime Capacitor for more damage outside of that. If you want to deal burning damage, you want to use a Severe Beta Wave Capacitor instead. That'll actually add fire damage. Forceful stock would be better here. That's the best stock for plasma rifles. But we're using Stabilize just so we can take advantage of the rifle perks. I didn't have a forceful stock laying around for this one. For the Vault 63 laser carbine, the most important perk we have is Quad. That lets us fire longer and keep the damage boost from overclock active longer. And for our non-Enclave plasma rifle, we're going to use the Slugbuster. It has prefixed legendary perks. The mods we're using are Pulse Capacitor and Aligned Flamer Barrel. The Pulse Capacitor isn't available on Enclave rifles, and it has a unique interaction with the Flamer Barrel, which expands the range, and you'll see that in the comparison video. The mods for a regular plasma rifle are a lot easier to get. They unlock just by scrapping or with plans, and I'll go over that more at the end. The build I'm going to be using is a pretty standard commando build. The key perks are going to be under Perception and Intelligence. The science cards do boost the damage of energy rifles. And the extra perks I have here, Cola Nut, Happy Go Lucky, and Party Girl, are only relevant if you're using alcohol or Nuka-Cola. Pretty much everything else, you can slot in whatever you want to do. Those are the main ones for this build. Alright, now we're going to take a look at all four of these rifles side by side and see what comes out on top. It was a small lead, but the Enclave Flamer ended up being slightly faster than the automatic Enclave. Maybe it's because I ran out of AP, so if you're using some kind of AP regen item, the automatic would have come out on top. Either way, though, they both beat the Vault 63 and the Slugbuster by a landslide. So let's go ahead and jump into where you're going to find these mods. So without server hopping or explicitly farming for these mod boxes, the event dropped connections, which can happen at Harpers Ferry, Berkeley Springs, and Watoga has a chance of dropping these mod boxes and pre-modded rifles. So it's a great way to go. You can also get mod boxes for a Gatling plasma gun doing this event. If you want to get the mod boxes faster, both the vendors at Watoga and the vendor at Berkeley Springs can sell the mod boxes. I recommend starting at the Watoga train station, checking the mods, and running over to the Brotherhood vendor before fast traveling to Berkeley Springs. All of the Enclave plasma mods are rare, so even if you don't see the one you want, I do recommend picking it up. The vendors can also sell the Gatling plasma mods, so if you watch my farming video for those plans, but you want the mod boxes, this is where you can get those.
Hi there, citizen. Super Duper Mart is where you will find amazing deals on the finest foods. Super Duper Mart is the best place for super duper deals. Welcome!
If you still need the plan for a non-Enclave plasma rifle or a mod for it, these vendors can sell those plans, so check the notes tab as well when you're hopping through these vendors. If you want to farm these quickly, then you can just server hop after you check the vendors. So check all three vendors and then just change servers. You don't need to worry about changing characters. A lot of times I'll just farm the two Watoga vendors because they're close together. and then swap to a new server just to save on the loading screen for Berkeley Springs. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely let me know what kind of other content you're looking for down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.